Hey everyone, I'm Mine, and this is set number 21152, the Pirate Ship Adventure from the LEGO Minecraft theme. This set contains 386 pieces, 3 minifigures, and 3 animals, and retails for $39.99 in the US. Here's the first build in the set. It's like this little Skull Cavern Island terrain build, and I think this is really cool. For one, this is just huge. Like, the physical size it takes up is pretty impressive. That's a thing a lot of the LEGO Minecraft sets have, but seeing it, like, be a large water area is actually really nice. Like, I love how this looks. The design of the skull face is really cool. I really like it, though. It does break the Minecraft immersion a little bit because this is 6 wide right here. It's not like an even block size, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. However, like, the overall look of it does look like LEGO Minecraft, so I could forgive it there. Same with this, like, one tooth coming down right here. I don't know how you would actually build that out of Minecraft blocks, but it is like an overall blocky feel, so I do like how it's designed. I really like this pearl gold brick right here, this 2x2. That's a brick we get every now and then, but it's always relatively uncommon, and you usually don't get like more than one of it in the set, so that's like always like really exciting to me. I remember like as a kid they always advertised like the golden LEGO bricks in sets, so that just brings me back to my childhood a little bit, just getting that in the set, and I think it just adds a nice splash of color here, and in like Minecraft context that would be like an actual block of gold, which makes sense. While this isn't like a real structure that generates in Minecraft, I actually really like how this looks, and I like to imagine it as being player built. I guess you could imagine that as like a upside down stair, which would actually make sense, though this still doesn't make any sense right here. One thing I find interesting is this block of TNT right here. Usually when this comes in a set, it means there's a play feature where like you push down something and it triggers an explosion, but there's no such play feature in this set. Like, you can physically remove the skull or something, but like none of it is like on jumper plates, like really easy to remove. The TNT's just here, it's just used as an accessory. I think that's a bit odd because this normally comes with a play feature, but I don't mind it. I prefer sets that look good to sets that have a ton of play features, so I don't mind the TNT being included here, not being incorporated within a play feature. You have some sugarcane right here and right here. Those look good. Those come in plenty of sets before. Something really cool is right here. These two are turtle eggs. I really like the parts usage here. This is from the original LEGO Ninjago City. The comic book store used these pieces like to create the word comics, but it also works really well for LEGO Minecraft turtle eggs, and I think those are super cool. Obviously, the full-size turtle comes in the set. We'll take a look at him later, but just having him here with the turtle eggs, like, it's really cool. It's a nice, like, smaller part of Minecraft that not everybody, like, interacts with, but it's cool to see it represented here in this set. Turning this around, you can see this little canal in the back. It actually has enough room for this boat that comes in the set to go through here. You can have it coming in through the skull face at the front right here, and then you sort of have to like shimmy it and turn it around, but then it just barely slides past this little wooden bit right here and then can come out this side. I think that's really cool. The one unfortunate bit is the skull face. It does, like, you can't have a minifigure sitting on the boat and have it go under the skull face. The minifigure won't fit in there, but without a minifigure, like, the boat slides in just perfectly and it comes out the other side, which I do really appreciate. You can connect this with like other Minecraft sets that come with water. Like, off the top of my head, the Mushroom Island comes to mind. That set's surrounded by water. You could connect this to that very easily, and I think they'd fit really well together. In the back here, you have like a little fence post with some wooden planks on top. I guess that's meant to represent a little pier or something. I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to be. You also have some gold ore right here. Obviously, this set is very pirate themed. That's why the gold blocks in the front. That's why there's a gold sword that we'll take a look at later. So there's also gold ore in here. So this can be like treasure that the minifigures are hunting for. And then right behind the gold ore, there's some actual treasure. This is inside the treasure chest right here. It can be removed. It's just on 2 jumper tiles. You can move it to wherever you want. You don't actually have to keep it there. You can put it there because there's the jumper tiles, but put it right up here. Put it on top of the skull. So if you want to like rearrange things to have like different places to find the treasure, I think that's a really cool like piece of functionality. But if you open the treasure chest up and pour it out, you can see there's a bunch of gold studs inside. I assume these are supposed to represent like gold nuggets from Minecraft because they wouldn't really make sense as golden ingots. I think they'd use the gold bar piece to represent golden ingots, but they're still cool to be featured in the treasure chest, and you actually do find like golden nuggets in pirate ship treasure chests in actual Minecraft. So that's like an appreciated bit of accuracy right there. On the back of the skull, you can see there's like some black tooth pieces right there. I'm not sure what those are exactly supposed to represent. I don't recognize what that would be in Minecraft, but that's just like an interesting bit of texture. And then there's just like a standard LEGO Minecraft torch right here. But that's about it for this build, so let's take a look at the pirate ship. I was not a fan of this when I heard about this set. This was the main reason I didn't get this set when it initially came out. I just don't like the idea of like Minecraft builds that don't really exist in the game. Obviously, you can build a pirate ship in Minecraft, but they can't actually float, and the fact that this set was like demonstrating it as an actual ship felt a little like disingenuous to the theme to me, if that makes any sense. However, Matthew was a huge advocate for this set, so I decided to finally pick it up, and I have to say, I was very wrong about this build. Because while I was right, pirate ships don't exist as an actual vehicle in Minecraft, that doesn't mean it's a bad build by any means. For one, you could build a pirate ship and just have it go nowhere in Minecraft, and number two, I could just appreciate a good set, and this is just a good pirate ship as a whole. Even outside the context of LEGO Minecraft, yeah, it's a little blocky, but you could use this with normal minifigures and it still look like a fairly decent LEGO pirate ship. It appears to be built from a combination of spruce wood and oak wood, which is a really cool color combination. It feels very much like the actual shipwrecks you see in Minecraft. Something they made up for this set, though, was this little mast right here. There is masts in the shipwrecks in Minecraft, but they don't have wool in it, but I think the wool is like a cool touch to it. It looks a little weird with the sideways blocks. Again, that's not exactly how Minecraft blocks work, but it still has that blocky look to it, so I think it still has that Minecraft feel, even if it isn't 100% accurate. I like the skull banner at the front. It's a printed piece. It's just like all the other banners that come in other LEGO Minecraft sets. It looks a bit awkward with these clips at the top, but that's so you can remove and actually use it as like a placeable banner, just like the other like LEGO Minecraft banners we've gotten before, which is a nice touch that I really appreciate that they did. You can see in the back here they use two like LEGO Minecraft skeleton heads. Those are such cool inclusions. They're just like the heads from the actual minifigures. In game you can get actual skeleton heads and use them as decoration, so it's super cool to see that used here. And also I just appreciate how like these are the actual skeleton heads. So if you have like regular LEGO skeletons but you like want to change them to Minecraft skeletons, if you get this set, that's 2 more Minecraft skeletons you can have, which is just, I don't know, I really appreciate that. I always like the opportunity like army build characters for cheap, and normal skeletons are cheap, but the LEGO Minecraft skeletons are a little more uncommon, so getting 2 heads here, which is the only like defining trait of them, is very nice. You can see the back here is like a little fence post and balcony where a minifigure can like look out onto the sea. And then back around the front there's these 2 gray blocks right here, which I assume are meant to represent dispensers. They're just flick missiles. You come around the back, flick these little bits right here, and when you do, the missiles should shoot out, though that one I flicked a little too hard. Which does bring me to my next point, which is if you don't like these, which I'm not a huge fan of them, I prefer sets to like look a little more symmetrical. I'm not a huge fan of play features like that. You can just remove them like this. This one's on a jumper. This one is not, but you can still remove it fairly easily. And that way the ship is a lot more symmetrical without those on it. A couple more cool things. You can see like there's a map of the Minecraft world right there. That's just a nice touch. You can imagine it as like a map and an item frame, and that makes sense to be like in a pirate ship set. You have a little glass bottle right here that could represent a potion. You have a little LEGO Minecraft compass right over there. Another cool feature is it has like a plank that comes out. You can imagine this is done using like pistons in actual Minecraft. You just push it on this side right here, and the plank comes out this side. You can have a character walk the plank if you want them to. And you can do this on either side, whichever you prefer. So you can just push in this side, and it'll come out this side, or you push in this side, it comes out the other side. You can't ever have the plank go away completely, which is a little unfortunate. You can have it like in the middle between the two if you want it to look a little more normal, but the best way to do it is just have it to one side or the other. As a whole, this is just very well designed, but that's not even all of it. You can actually take this apart. It's made in 3 separate sections, so you can pull off this front bit right here, and then detach this middle bit from the end. The pirate ship is built modularly with these little clip sections right here, so if you want to like get 2 of this set, you can actually extend this further, or if you just want to use your own pieces to extend it, you could extend the entire pirate ship without like actually taking apart any of these, which I think is really cool. You can also rearrange it if you wanted to. It looks a little weird with the stuff included in the set, but you can attach the back to the front bit right here. So this alone could work as just like a tiny little pirate ship. I actually think this is really cute alone. You don't have a sail or anything, but it does actually work surprisingly well. But the back piece also does have the 2 clips, just like the front and middle pieces, so you could actually attach the middle piece behind the back piece and rearrange the pirate ship to look like this. It's a little awkward. I don't think it looks great, but honestly, it works somewhat well, so I'm okay with it. But there is one more thing you can do with the pirate ship if you take it apart. You may have noticed when I was going over the island earlier that there's a couple little clip pieces all over it. That's because like the pieces used to clip the parts of the pirate ship together can also clip it to the island to create a shipwreck. I'm going to connect them as shown in the instructions, but you can really like mix and match and like put whatever part wherever you want. So there's one clip right here which you can attach the back piece to. There's another clip in the back of the skull where like the main like sail is supposed to attach to. There's another clip in the back of the skull where the main sail is supposed to attach to. And then finally there's the clip right here which is supposed to attach to the front of the ship too. And here it is all together. This is honestly my preferred way of displaying the set. I think it looks a lot cooler and it's much more representative of actual Minecraft. But I think it's really cool how this set has both options, right? If you want to imagine that Minecraft has pirate ships and you want to play with a LEGO Minecraft pirate ship, you can. But if you want to have like a realistic look at a Minecraft world, you can have it as a shipwreck, which is what Minecraft actually has. Obviously, there's some inconsistencies, like I talked about. Shipwrecks don't have wool flags or, like, skeleton heads, but those are, like, nice additions. You could very easily remove them and just have, like, an empty post and no skeleton heads. That's super easy to customize, and I actually love how this looks as it is. It also makes this whole terrain area feel a lot more full and a lot bigger, and I still can't get over the fact that this set is only $40. Like, this is a huge set for that price. That's the thing with LEGO Minecraft. The sets are always really big, and this one's no exception. I think this is genuinely super well done. Here's the one other build in this set. It's this little birch boat right here. It's small and it's simple, but it's well done. I think it's a good representation of how LEGO Minecraft boats look. And I appreciate that it's birch too instead of the standard like oak that we've gotten before. It's got room to hold like 1 or 2 figures in it. And if you turn it upside down, you can see it has some like rounded trans blue tiles to represent the water it's sliding on. So that way you could slide it on top of like plates or actual just like terrain. It slides very easily. You don't have to have it like scratching against it. I like this a lot. Very simple, but quite well done. And if you're curious, here's what Alex looks like just controlling it by herself with the 2 paddles. And here's how it looks if you have another figure in the back. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but it works. I like this a lot. Very nice representation of this item in the game. Moving on to the first animal build in the set, we have this Dolphin right here. I really like this guy. He's a ton of fun. It's so cool to see this mob incorporated into Lego form. He's got a flipper on each side and they're on ball joints, so you can move those around and like create like different expressions and like bits of movement for him. His tail is also on a ball joint, so you can move that up and down, side to side a little bit. So you can have him in all sorts of like dynamic poses. He has these printed eye pieces. I believe these are new. I don't think these are reused from any other mob, but they work really well. You have a little fin on the back. You have this big tail at the end. I really like how this guy looks. My only real criticism with this guy is he feels a little bit big. Like comparing him to a minifigure, he's quite large. And I don't think the Minecraft Dolphins are that big in the game, so I wish he was a little bit smaller, but honestly I think this is a good compromise, because I don't know how they could have shrunk this guy while maintaining this amount of posability, so it works. My other thing is, I just don't know what to do with this guy. He doesn't really fit in with the set, though I'm still happy to have him. He just fits in more with, like, say, the Coral Reef set for this year, because that actually takes place underwater. This guy doesn't really like incorporate into the set in any way, but I'm not going to complain about getting a new exclusive mob in the set, so I really like this one. Next we have the LEGO Minecraft Turtle, and this guy isn't as good, but he's still alright. I like how they did the shell up here with the stud on the top. It's just his legs and face look a little bit awkward to me, especially the face up here. I don't like this round bit in the middle. It just like sort of breaks some of the Minecraft immersion to me. And he doesn't look like as much of like a Minecraft creature because he has that like rounded bit in the middle of his eyes. I like the eye printing though, and it's funny how that was reused in the Ninjago City Gardens. And it's a decent enough representation, right? Like you see this, you think Turtle. I think it could be done a little bit better, but I really don't have many complaints with him. Here are the first two like full minifigures in this set. We have Alex and we have a Pirate. The Pirate is an all new exclusive Minecraft skin for this set, and he's super cool to get. His torso design reminds me a little bit of Aladdin, if that makes any sense. I found that really interesting, but I really like his design. Unfortunately, his torso is printed a little poorly. Like, the printing is a little splotchy, and it's, like, really light. Like, you may not even notice, but he's supposed to have skin printing up there, and the skin printing is, like, not at all the color of his face or the color of his hands. It's just really washed out from all the blue underneath. I just wish that was printed a little thicker onto him. I like the eye patch with the one blue eye. I really like this guy's design. I just think the printing quality could be a little bit better. And then obviously Alex. We've gotten Alex many, many times before, so I won't spend too long on her, but she looks good. Decent representation of the character. I like how she comes with two wooden shovels here. Obviously they're meant to represent oars of the boats, but I can imagine as a kid just using these as actual shovels because I don't have every Minecraft set under the sun, so getting ththese that can have like a multi-use is really nice. Wooden shovels don't come in every set either, so they're just a nice piece to have. The Pirate comes with a golden sword, which is a surprisingly common piece for LEGO Minecraft, but I think it's nice to get here and it fits a pirate really well, right? Like, the entire objective of the set is like to hunt down gold, so it makes sense that the pirate would have a golden sword. But yeah, there's a better look at his torso print as well as Alex's torso face print without her holding the shovels. And then turn them around, you can see their back torso prints. Alex's, you see her hair going down a little bit, a little dark green stripe right there. And then Pirate has a little bit of back torso printing with like this little like white stripe right there. I guess that could be like tattered clothing, right? Like the clothing bursted open a little bit, that's the shirt underneath. And then you can see there's a bit of a brown belt. I do like these two quite a bit. I think the Pirate especially is very well done. I just wish the printing quality was a little bit higher. And then here are the other two mob figures included in this set. We have a zombie and we have a parrot. The zombie's fairly standard. We've got many zombies before, but he's still really cool, especially because he comes with this new fire piece right here. This is not as uncommon as it was when like the set wave came out, but it's still really cool to get. I really like this piece. You could stand a figure in it and have them burning up. That's what the zombie is. He's burning in the daylight right here. But if you want him to be like hiding in a cave or out during nighttime, you can take that fire piece off and you can just remove it and place it wherever you want. And it attaches the jumper pieces really easily. There's room for any figure to hold, so if you want to put Alex on fire, you can. Like, it's a really like nice and useful piece. I love how that looks to it. It's dual molded in white and trans orange. It's such a cool piece. I genuinely like, this is one of my favorite pieces to come out of LEGO Minecraft. Zombie himself though, same one we've gotten since like 2015. They look good. Very, very simplistic, right? Little bit of green printing, green head, green arms, and other than that, he just looks like Steve. But he's really good, and I think he represents the Minecraft zombie well. The Parrot, though, is also all new for this set, and also exclusive at the time of me recording this, and I think he is super cool. He's got these, like, printed wing tiles right here, which look really good. I like the yellow and the bright blue. Like, those look really good in there. And, like, nice representation of the Minecraft Parrot. And then the headpiece is so cool. It's really intricate. It's an all-new mold, and I love how that's designed. Like, I think it was the right choice to do an all-new, like, head mold for this guy, and I think it looks perfect. I have no complaints here. Something interesting is the way the tail is done. I believe that's an illegal building technique. I'm not sure how they got away with doing that and, like, putting this on shelves, but, I mean, it works. It looks good. I don't have any problems with it. They're just breaking their own rules, I think. Yeah, this is such a cool inclusion, and it makes sense to come on a pirate ship. Like, I really like this guy. He's a ton of fun. So overall, would I recommend this set? For sure, yes. This set genuinely shocked me at how surprisingly great it is. The pirate ship is a really nice build, albeit blocky for any LEGO fan, but if you're a fan of Minecraft specifically, like, this is a great Minecraft set. The terrain build, too, is huge and has a ton of different features for both play and display. Like, I generally am so happy to have this in my collection. It's also got a great selection of minifigures and animals. We have 3 exclusive animals here in the Dolphin, Turtle, and Parrot, and like they're all really well done. The zombie's a very common mob, but he's still cool to get, and I like getting the fire piece because that doesn't come in every set. Alex is very common, but it's cool to get 2 wooden shovels to represent the oars, because you can use them as oars for the boat, but you can also use them as shovels, so that's cool to get more tools. And then the Pirate Minecraft skin is really cool. I generally really like him, and the gold sword is cool to get. So as a whole, yeah, I'd say I recommend this set. This does not feel like a $40 set. This feels like 50 or more, so the fact that it's only 40 is really impressive. The piece count does make sense for 40, but the volume of what you get is so massive. Like, you get such a huge train build and a huge, like, boat build. Like, it's genuinely very, very nice. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you do want to buy this set, you can click the first link in the description. That's my Amazon affiliate link, and I'll take you to the Amazon listing for this set. If you buy this set through that link, it'll help support me at no extra cost to you, and I would greatly appreciate it. But I think that's about all I gotta say. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.